back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. While you're here, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more lifestyle, beauty, and fashion vlogs, try-on hauls, anything you want to see, I will do it for you. So today I'm going to be doing, as you guys can see from the title, I'm going to do basically like my makeup routine. I really don't wear makeup every day, but I really wear it like when I'm going out, or like any event that I'm going to. But every day it's just either lashes and lip gloss or just lip gloss. Like that's all I do. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna do my makeup tutorial for you guys and have a little chit chat about, you know, life, everything that's going on. And I apologize if you hear my dryer because I'm washing clothes right now, and I kind of like, if you're a mom, you know, like, of course, school uniform gotta be clean for school. Their sleeping bag that they sleep in for like nap time, and tomorrow my son goes to school, so I needed to wash that. So I was like, why not just do a makeup routine while I'm waiting for the clothes to get out of the washing machine and I could put them in a dryer. Most likely I will not fold the clothes tonight, but at least they're clean. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're just gonna get right into the makeup routine. So first and foremost, what I always do, I always start with my eyebrows. Yes, I always use a spoolie. I have like 100 of these. I brought like a whole pack off Amazon. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the brows. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just gonna do my makeup and just talk to you guys. If you guys want to know the products, I will list it down below. So for 2024, I told myself that I was gonna take content serious, and it's so crazy because we had Chinese for dinner, and you know, I usually don't even open fortune cookies. I just throw them away. But for some reason, like as I was like cleaning off the table and everything, I opened a fortune cookie and it says, use your creative talents to transform a business environment. This is it. And I'm just like, it really spoke to me because I told you, like, I told myself that I just wanted to basically like take content creating serious and really focus on like being an entrepreneur. And honestly, even though like I have a bachelor's degree, like I found myself in class like just like researching like different things on like what I can do and like things that like are my interests, like fashion. And I always found myself just like searching up like how to make clothes, how to source manufacturers, and like different things like that. And I'm just like, it's coming back to me now, like after I graduated, it's just coming back to me like, okay, why don't I get back into things that like, you know, make me happy and like do things that I always wanted to do, you know? So I don't know, this year I feel like it's gonna be like a very selfish year. I'm gonna just, you know, take everything that I want to do and just really do it. Like, I don't know, I just want to be able to say, okay, at least I tried, you know? So that's what I'm really going to focus on this year, is just getting myself together and really, you know, figuring out what career path I really want to do. Like, have you guys have that, like, experience this year? Like, I know it's only March, but, like, I don't know, I just feel like this year kind of been, like, the end of 2023 was a little hard for me. And starting the year off was a little hard, but now it's like I'm getting back in a groove and getting back to myself. So it's just like, let me basically like, you know, just try new things and get myself together, because I'll be 30 in a few years. And at least by 30, I want to be figured out in life, you know? So we're gonna see. But like, have you guys had that experience or like think the same way? Because I really haven't talked to anyone about this, honestly. And I figured, why not talk to you guys? Like, you guys can comment below and let me know, like, have you guys have, like, I won't even say spiritual awakening, but, like, I can't even say midlife crisis because I'm still in my, like, mid-20s. It's just, like, I'm just having this, like, air, like, where it's just, like, I just need to get myself together. Like, I just feel like time is moving by so fast and I don't have anything to show for it, even though I have a bachelor's degree, you know, and everything like that. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like social media kind of plays a big part in that as well. Because like you see what other people are doing, and then it's like in the back of your head, like she's the same age as me and she's making $1 million. Why I'm not doing that? But it's like everyone has their own path, you know. And I feel like I'm, you know, on mine, and I'm trusting in God. So I know eventually, like, I will be where I want to be. I can't even say where I want to be, where God wants me to be, you know. But that's how I just been feeling lately. Don't judge me on how I do my eyebrows. Eyebrows are like not my strong suit, but I be trying. And my one friend, she's a makeup artist, and she'd be like telling me like what to do and stuff, and I still don't do it. Like, I don't know, it's just been like so hard for me, and I'm always like watching videos, but I'll get it eventually. So truth be told, y'all, I decided just to stop talking and do a voiceover because you guys claim to see me do my makeup and not for me to sit here and talk the entire time about nothing. So starting off, I'm doing my eyebrows. As you guys can see, I'm starting to shape them. I'm not the best at doing it, but honestly, once you conceal, everything looks better. So I'm using an Anastasia dip brow pomade in the color dark brown, and I absolutely love it. I used to use a pencil, but for some reason I can never draw my eyebrows on right with the pencil, so I just started just using the pomade, and my friend actually taught me that. As you guys can see, I'm using a spoolie just to brush it out and get the excess product off. I know some people use the brush that comes at the end of the pencil, but you can use the spoolie or the brush that comes. So right now I'm starting to conceal my eyebrows. I'm using the Lancome all over concealer. I personally like this one because it's my shade. I know some people go a little bit lighter, but for me, I feel like because I wanted just a natural beat, I opted to use this color. So for now, I'm just shaping my eyebrows and concealing it to make sure everything looks nice and clean, because that's what you want when you're doing your eyebrows. You don't want them to look real bushy or messy. But honestly, like, some people do their natural eyebrows with just an eyebrow gel. But for me personally, I do this and I use an eyebrow gel. So once I'm done like cleaning up my eyebrows and they're to my liking, I will go in with the 24-hour like brow setter by Benefit. It's basically just like an eyebrow gel. You just put it on your eyebrows once you're done doing everything. So right now I'm just blending in my concealer, and then once I'm done doing that, I go in with the True Complexion contour palette with dark to deep. I'm using that to put that on my eyelids. So I'm using this as an eyeshadow, and you guys will see I also use this to basically contour my nose, just my nose. I will use the same color. I'm using Sculpt, that's in the middle. I actually need to get a new palette, but this is what I was talking about right here. This is my eyebrow gel that I use to basically just hold my brows in place. I know some people do it before they actually draw on their eyebrows, but for me personally, I like doing it afterwards. This way I'm not messing up or anything like that, because I know once you put the eyebrow gel on your eyebrows, it gets very, very hard and you really can't wipe it off until you use makeup wipes. So now I'm going in with my concealer from Tarte. It's the color Tan Deep Sand, and I'm just putting this right on the inner corner of my eyes, right below. And I'm going to also put this right above my lip, on my chin, on my forehead, and also I'm going to put this on my nose, just so when I contour my nose, it looks so much better. I'm also going in with the color Deep Sand and putting that on the outer corners of my eyes. I do that because I honestly feel like it gives me a better look and more full coverage when I do that. And always, after you put your concealer on, always use your setting spray. And I'm using the Morphine setting spray, and I let that sit for at least 1 minute to 2 minutes, just so it can set in. You want it to be a little dewy before you start blending in your concealer. So as you guys can see, I'm taking my brush and I use it. Make sure when you conceal, the beauty blender, whatever you're using, or the brush you're using is a little bit damp. You personally like using the triangle square one because it gets in my inner corners a little better than using a regular beauty blender, in my opinion. But still make sure they both are damp, whichever one you guys decide to use. And I'm using a beauty blender just to make sure everything around my mouth and underneath my eyes are perfect. So afterwards, I'm going in with a second coat of the same concealer. It's the Tan Deep Sand, and I'm just putting that under my eyes again, just for a more full coverage and make my under eye much brighter. Sometimes I will go in and do the other one first, but this time I just did them both. So now I'm going in with my setting powder. It's the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting powder. So I'm putting that everywhere I put concealer at. After I'm done doing that, I'm going in with my Maybelline Master Primer, and I'm just putting that on all the places that I have not put any makeup on yet. So that's just like on my cheeks, on the side of my forehead, just so once I start putting on my bronzer, I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzer in the color Dark. And honestly, like, I don't use no foundation, so using a bronzer after you put on your primer makes it stick more, and it looks so much better in my opinion. Just because everyone, like, if you want a full beat, okay, you can put on foundation, but if you just want a simple everyday beat look, you don't have to use foundation. Just use primer, bronzer, and concealer, and trust me, it's gonna look great. So now I'm just going in and putting bronzer just everywhere, and I'm starting to contour my nose now. I'm using the same color I use on my eyelid. Once it's the same palette, it's the dark to deep, and I'm just going in. I did put a little too much on my nose, so now I'm just blending it out so it looks better. So now I'm going in with my blush, same place. I got it from Juvia's Place in the color Volume 1. I know they have different volumes, but for me, I'm using a volume 1, and I'm just putting it on my cheek. I do a combination of both, like the lightest purple, less pink, and the orange. And I'm a blush girl. I love, 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 love blush. Put it on my cheeks, put it on the ridge of my nose, and honestly, I just love it. So now I'm just going in with the excess product that's on the brush from the bronzer and just put it in all over to make sure everything is smoothly blended and everything looks nice. Now I'm going in again with the True Complexion Contour Palette in the color medium to dark, and I'm going right back in with the sculpt that's in the middle and putting that on top of everywhere I put my setting powder at, just to blend it in more. I know some people like brush it off, but because my setting powder is just a little bit lighter than I would like, I go in with the sculpt from the medium to dark contour palette, and I think it gives me a more flawless look. I don't know if I'm not supposed to use that, like that's how you're supposed to use it, but I do it and I love the way the outcome looks. I actually discovered this by accident. One day I messed up and I actually put it on my face, and once I realized I can do that, I love it. As you guys can see, my earring fell off. That's why I had to zoom in. So now I'm just going in and just basically cleaning up, adding a little more of the sculpt on my eyelids. And now I'm about to start putting eyeliner on. I actually use a liquid one, but for some reason, whenever I use a pencil, I absolutely love it. It's just a plain black eyeliner pencil that I got from the drugstore. It's Wet n Wild, and honestly, I love Wet n Wild. I use that like all the time. So you can get this from CVS, you can get this on the beauty supplies, anywhere. Now I'm going in with mascara from MAC. I'm just putting that on my bottom lashes because I did my top lashes already. So if you want to see how I did my lashes, just go on my channel. It should be about one video down, and you'll see how I do my own eyelashes. So now I'm just going in again with the beauty blender, making sure everything is blended out perfectly. You always want to make sure everything's blended. So now I'm starting with my lips. This is the last thing before I do anything. And I will be using NYX products. I actually love NYX Butter Gloss. And first, when you go in, you start eyelining with your lips. Always wipe off your lips with a makeup wipe to get all the excess like product off your lips. So I'm going in and I'm just outlining my lips.
after I'm done doing that, I will go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Cinnamon Roll, and I'll just outline my what am I trying to say, y'all? After I'm done outlining my lips with my lip liner, I will go in with the NYX Butter Gloss and the color Cinnamon Roll. So I do that, and I actually love doing that because I love my lips to be a little glossy, and I realize it stays on more. So once I'm doing that, I'm going to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Cario, and that right here, it makes your lips. I used to use the MAC lipstick, but once I discovered this, and it's the same thing as the NYX Butter Gloss, I realized I like it a little better. So once I'm doing that, I just pat my lips in a little bit, and then on top I'm going in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Fortune Cookie, and I just put that right on top. Instead of using clear gloss, I just use, you know, a nude NYX gloss, and I actually love it. So once I'm doing that, I'm just going up and cleaning up my lips just a little more, just so it gets like a seamless and blends in and like the ombre effect. And once you're done doing your makeup, please go in with some setting spray so your makeup can last all day long.
So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my makeup tutorial. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'm gonna link everything, like all the products that I use will be down in the description, and I'll also link where you can find them at. Most of the products I either brought from Amazon, the drugstore, or Sephora. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I am on the road to 100 subscribers. I know I'm a little new to YouTube, but I'm about to hit the ground rolling. So please subscribe and, you know, join the journey. The last thing I did not do, even though I have a nose ring, so if you have any piercing, make sure you take a makeup wipe and just like clean your piercing. That's all you gotta do, just to get the makeup off. But yeah, so that's it for my makeup tutorial. Thank you guys again for so much watching. I can't thank you guys enough. But bye.